In June 1999, members of the Ventana Wilderness Alliance spent 2 days traversing the Willow Creek watershed from the crest of the Santa Lucia Mountains to the Big Sur coast. This trip was made as part of the statewide wilderness inventory, resulting in the California Wild Heritage Campaign and Big Sur Wilderness and Conservation Act of 2002. As well as enjoying the spectacular watershed worthy of wilderness protection, the trip identified several large deposits of trash and debris along the main stem of Willow Creek. These deposits were left on abandoned mining claims and by illegal human habitation. They were the largest trash sites within the Monterey Ranger District of the Los Padres National Forest. The garbage contained hazardous materials like old car batteries, household appliances, and broken glass, threatening the health of Willow Creek and the safety of hikers. In January 2001, the Ventana Wilderness Alliance Board of Directors decided to clean up and help return to wilderness this important and sensitive watershed. A partnership was forged with the Forest Service, and a list of requirements for the cleanup was established. The list included an assessment of hazardous materials, an evaluation of archaeological sites, and a biological survey of the project area. The Hazardous Materials Survey was completed by the Forest Service in 2002. In the summer of that year, the Ventana Wilderness Alliance secured grant funding from the Monterey Bay Aquarium, Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute Employees Conservation Action Fund for the archaeological and biological survey studies.
Well, the Employee Conservation Action Fund of the Monterey Bay Aquarium and our sister institution, MBARI, were really proud to be sponsors of the Willow Creek Restoration Project of the Ventana Wilderness Alliance. It's just such an important thing for all of us to be working together to restore our incredible natural coastline here in California, and we really salute the Ventana Wilderness Alliance for their great work on these goals and for getting the public involved in creating better habitats for all of our wildlife.
The archaeological report required that some of the artifacts on the Hobbit Mine site should be left in place as part of the historic heritage of the area. It was noted that care should be taken while removing the household trash in order to protect the dry laid stone retaining wall left from the mining era.
Back in 1875, the Los Burros mining district was formed, and that was kind of a dreamy attempt on the part of the local settlers in Big Sur to extract something other than redwood and limestone from the countryside. So Los Burros mining district was established from the area of Pacific Valley south to San Carpojo Creek in San Luis Obispo County, and east to the area of roughly Jolón, which is within Fort Hunter Liggett today. And that mining district was expected to exploit gold, which had been found in limited quantities in the Santa Lucia Mountains as early as the 1850s. And Willow Creek was located sort of in the heart of Los Burros mining district and was certainly about the most productive area. Willow Creek and the adjoining watershed to the south, Alder Creek, were the two really most heavily mined watersheds in the Santa Lucias. And of course Willow Creek was the site of this work project to clean up the remains of previous miners' occupation in kind of the middle reach of the watershed, but below most of the major tributaries of Willow Creek. One individual who had some history in Big Sur was a fellow by the name of Pearlie Smith. In 1920, he has the distinction of having built the Hobbit cabin. Another of the sort of major features of the project area is the McGranahan cabin. That's the structure that was serviced by a large, long suspension footbridge across Willow Creek. And as opposed to the Hobbit cabin, which was rough, hand-split redwood, built in the traditional Big Sur sort of homestead cabin style, the McGranahad cabin was very much like a resort cabin, say up the San Lorenzo River in Santa Cruz County. Large porch area, some bedrooms, kitchen area, and all painted in really bright colors. From the pictures of it, of course I never was there while the cabin was standing, the pictures show a very inviting looking structure and a place you'd certainly like to spend a vacation at. When I first got up there a couple of years ago up to the project site, there was just remains of fireplace, some foundation work, some kind of odd ends of plumbing lying around, and of course the suspension bridge. So it really was a pretty desolate scene, and stuff like that is certainly better off packed up and transported away. And I think that site has a strong recuperation quotient. I think it's going to be looking real good in a few years.